Snow falls softly over the North Pole, each flake a tiny jewel catching the blue glow of the aurora borealis. The world is hushed, still, wrapped in a silence that feels wrong. This isn't the peaceful quiet of a winter's night. It's an empty quiet, a held breath. High above the vast, frozen expanse, a structure untouched by time begins to stir. An ancient clock tower, its face crusted with centuries of ice, shudders. Its colossal hands, long dormant, tremble as they creep inexorably toward the stroke of midnight. This tower hasn't moved since a forgotten age, and its awakening sends a silent tremor across the polar cap. Deep below, inside Santa's legendary workshop, the cheerful chaos grinds to a sudden, jarring halt. The hum of magical machinery dies. Gears stop turning. Half-painted dolls freeze with their smiles unfinished. Wooden soldiers stand motionless on the assembly line. The elves, their nimble fingers poised over their work, look up from their benches, their bright, curious eyes now wide with a primal fear. The joyful symphony of creation has been replaced by a deafening, unnatural stillness. Amidst the silent workshop, one figure stands alone: Santa Claus. But this is not the jolly, laughing icon from storybooks and songs. Not tonight. His familiar red coat is frayed and worn, its fabric intricately stitched with glowing symbols far older than the tradition of Christmas itself. These are runes of power, of binding, of a time when magic was wild and untamed. His eyes, usually twinkling with warmth, now reflect the weight of countless centuries. They hold the deep glow of ancient magic, and a secret he has guarded for longer than anyone can remember. Then, a voice shatters the silence. It doesn't come from anywhere in the workshop. It echoes from the very ice itself, a deep, resonant whisper that seems to vibrate in the soul. The midnight seal is breaking. The words hang in the frigid air, heavy with dreadful meaning. Santa's grip tightens around his staff, the polished wood groaning under the pressure. The carved reindeer at its peak seems to flinch. He knows this voice. He knows what this prophecy means. The long peace is over. An ancient darkness, imprisoned at the dawn of his watch, is stirring. He walks through the frozen workshop, his heavy boots the only sound in the vast chamber. He passes the rows of elves, their faces pale with a question they dare not ask. He's not just their master, he's their protector. For generations, he has shielded this haven of joy from the shadows of the world. But the shadow now stirring is one born from the heart of magic itself. His journey takes him past the workshop, beyond the reindeer stables where even the mighty flyers are restless and unsettled. He moves toward a hidden chamber, one that doesn't appear on any map of the North Pole. The door is a seamless wall of ice, but it melts away at his touch, revealing a spiraling staircase descending into the heart of the glacier. As he descends, the air grows colder, charged with a raw, untethered energy. The walls of the staircase are not smooth ice, but are etched with the same ancient runes that adorn his coat. They pulse with a faint, protective light, a magical barrier that has held for millennia. But now, cracks are beginning to appear, fine as spiderwebs, from which a chilling darkness seeps. He reaches the bottom. Before him lies a vast, circular cavern. In its center floats a sphere of pure, solidified twilight to midnight seal. It's a prison crafted from the last moments of a dying star and the first breath of a winter dawn. Inside, a formless shape writhes, a concentration of fear and forgotten nightmares. This is the entity he defeated eons ago, the reason the spirit of Christmas had to be created, not just as a celebration, but as a shield. The joy, generosity, and belief of millions of children around the world have powered this seal, reinforcing it year after year. But belief is fading. The world has grown cynical. The light of Christmas, while still bright, no longer shines with the same intensity. The darkness has found a crack, a weakness, and it is pushing. The voice echoes again, this time from within the seal itself, a taunting, triumphant hiss. The children forget, old man. Their little lights flicker. Soon they will all go out, and my long night will begin. Santa raises his staff. Not while I stand, he declares. His voice no longer the gentle whisper of a storyteller, but the booming command of a timeless guardian. The staff erupts in a blinding torrent of golden light, striking the midnight seal. The sphere shudders, the darkness within recoiling, but the cracks on its surface widen. The power of one guardian, however strong, is not enough. Not anymore. He knows what he must do. The secret he has kept for so long must be revealed. The world believes Santa Claus is a bringer of toys, a symbol of cheer. They have forgotten his true purpose. They have forgotten the war he fought and the reason his work is so vital. It's not about gifts, it's about light. It's about hope as a weapon against despair. He turns and begins the long climb back to the surface. His journey will not be to the sleigh this year. Not yet. First, he must gather his old allies, beings of myth and legend, who went into hiding when the world chose to stop believing. The Sandman, the guardian of dreams, the Easter Bunny, not a gentle rabbit, but a fierce protector of new life. The Tooth Fairy, an ancient Fire warrior. They made a pact long ago to defend the light of childhood innocence. The time has come to call in that debt. Back in the workshop, the elves are waiting, their fear now mixed with resolve. The head elf, his name long lost to time but known only as Bernard, steps forward. "What are your orders, sir?" Santa looks at his loyal friend, his expression grim but resolute. "Prepare the sleigh, but we are not loading toys. We are loading armor, we are loading light. And Bernard, find me the list. Not the naughty or nice list. The other one, the list of children whose belief is still strong enough to burn like a star. They are our last hope. This year, we are not just delivering presents. We are going to war for Christmas itself. The northern lights outside flare violently, painting the sky in shades of emerald and violet. A celestial battlefield reflecting the conflict to come. The ancient clock tower strikes 11:59. The final minute has begun. The fate of Christmas and the light of the world hangs in the balance, waiting for the stroke of midnight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the secret lore of the North Pole, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this epic saga. Let us know in the comments what other legends you'd like us to explore. Until next time, keep believing.